EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Denver Broncos on Sunday Night Primetime.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So, from the 37, here's second and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Baker going to give it to Irvin. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 41, here's second and 7. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. Forced out wide, looking downfield for Otton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 33 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second down throw from Mayfield. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
180!
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
From the 43, it's second and 3. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And And they'll take this down inside the 35. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Denver first down. On the give, it's Harvey. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. To throw is Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvard. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
He's got it at about the 8. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
First and goal.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him.
And he will take it in himself. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Moving to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. is out of bounds at the 45. 20 yards on that pass play. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. Here's Mayfield. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down. A give. This is Irving. Oh-ho! And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Right back to Irving. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Buccaneers first down. We'll go again here with Irving. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 12-yard line.
Point it right. Real.
Baker to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up third and 4. He'll get that complete to Ncaa Ibuka. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
He pulls it in around the 5.
Complete to Chris Godwin. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now here's second and goal. To throw is Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Now Mayfield escaping to his left. That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will level things out at 7 apiece.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Broncos.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Harvey. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Handoff now for Harvey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
Joe.
2nd down. Nix. This is caught at 2. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
Almost set. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
They'll go with the sneak, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Could not ask for more from that 1st half. all even as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Throwing. Nix. Rush to his left. Now he'll run.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, running left is Harvey. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 2. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's still on his feet, and he will score. Evan Ingram, touchdown Denver. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. Plus to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It's Otten in motion. On second down, Baker. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, here is Ncaa Smith. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over first and
the former Golden Dome, Audric Estime. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll throw. It's Ncaa. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. A gain there of 11. Good for a Denver first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He goes right back to Sutton. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down. Pitts gonna give this to Estime, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Ncaa. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Now, a 3rd and 2. Here's Estime. He's got the first down. They'll bring him down to 28. But the sticks will move. First down picked up on the ground.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4-down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw is Ncaa. On the run to the right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Hit on the rookie out of Penn State.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second down and 8. Mayfield to throw. Godwin working the right side. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? I That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Now Baker keeping it on the zone read. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Out to his right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the give, here's Estimate.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run with Estimate. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Moving left, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos. Now Ryland for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Broncos are out to a 21-10 lead.
Buccaneers 10. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. Here's White. Inside the 30. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. That was a big-time run by White. 47 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Baker to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1.
180.
He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have a Bucs first down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal. They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. All of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Over set. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll run on 1st down with Estevez. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. At the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. Throwing is Nix. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And that's just the disastrous outcome on that last pass. I mean, yes, you have to stay aggressive knowing you're trailing here late in the game, but you can't be reckless. Don't try to get it all back in one throw. That final pick, that might just seal the deal for their opponent.
A run with White, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
His throw, a good one. It's caught. And he's he's going to be taken down. It'll be a short pickup. A lot of work going into a short game, but at least it is a positive one. This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. That's Ibuka in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot. And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ringo.
Here we go. One final play. Forced out left. He'll take a shot with Mims. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
That's good.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
That's caught. It's Audric Estime. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A huge play there in overtime. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Do the 12.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, here's Ncaa. Got it into the hands of Mims. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Ncaa from the gun on 3rd down. Rolling right. He'll try and get there. Fighting for the marker. He loses the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Had they been in a different part of the field, Mike, we're talking about that outcome very differently. He's very fortunate to be outside the numbers where that ball took a friendly bounce, and he's saved by it going out of bounds. Now it brings up 4th down. If they ultimately decide to keep the offense on the field, we're going to look back on that ball harmlessly going out of bounds as a big moment in this game.
This kick is good. He knocks it through, and they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime.
Of course they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. Left side, he's got it hooked up. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. Baker gonna hand it to White. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Broncos' 43-yard line.
Another run here with White. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. They swing this one out to Whitewood. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. That is just short off the crossbar. Hit it as well as he could, but it's no good. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve of these. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could see in the shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just like I'm writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.